We're seeing an isometric sketch of our figure that we're going to be creating. Okay, I'm actually going to have you draw this figure on your isometric graphing paper first, so you can get some practice drawing isometric sketches. Then from there, you're going to take your isometric sketch, and I'm going to show you how to turn your isometric sketch into a multi-view sketch. Okay, what a multi-view sketch does is it allows a 3D figure to be represented from 3 different surfaces, from 3 different directions: a top view, a front view, and a view from the right side. All right, so from the front, from the right, and from the top of the figure. And that allows engineers to see how a 3-dimensional object looks and have the dimensional components added to it as well. That way the figure can be easily fabricated or manufactured. Okay? So this figure right here, we're going to go ahead and create it as an isometric figure first. It is made of 5 different cubes. You can kind of see them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. So if you need to get some linking cubes to create this figure, feel free to get some. Alright, so I just created the figure real quick so I have something to look at, and remember to ignore the little nub that comes off if you have any of those things come off on the end. Okay, so that's what my figure will look like. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sketch this thing first. We're going to assume, so that our sketch doesn't end up being super large, that each square is 3 by 3 by 3 in depth. Okay, so when I sketch it, 3 spaces. So I'm going to start right here at the bottom corner. Alright, I like to select a corner usually. Okay, I'm going to start going off to the left here to this point, so that's 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then from here I'm going to go up to here to this point, so that's 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go over 3. 1, 2, 3, and then down 3. Okay, and I'm going to darken my lines just so it's easier for you all to see them. Okay, and that gives me this surface right here drawn. Now, from my initial point, I'm going to go across to this point. Okay, and that is 2 cubes worth, so that would be 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, we're dealing with square objects, so you shouldn't actually be coming off of your isometric spaces at all. If you find that you leave any of these grid spaces, you've made a mistake somewhere, since all these figures are rectangular or square in shape since they're put together. Okay, so I can go up here, and it's 1 cube worth, so that's 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then from there I can come across, and you see I'm like systematically going through my drawing and making sure that I'm not making any mistakes. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 cubes here, my physical figure, so that would be 3, 6, 9 across. From this point I'm going to go across 9 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, and then from there, coming across here, which is 2, so that's 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then from here to here is 3, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, same angle as I'm seeing in the drawing. Okay, from here I can come down 3. 1, 2, 3. Then across here is 3. 1, 2, 3. And then up here is 3 as well. Alright, so now I need to continue from here. I'm going to go over 3. 1, 2, 3. Down and over 3. 1, 2, 3. And then back across to the point I was at before. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now I still have these 2 lines to do as well. So that's this point here. This corresponding one. 1, 2, 3. And then up here to here is 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that is my isometric drawing of my figure. Okay, I'm now going to cut this out so that I can put it in my engineering